Hey guys, Lucario843, and I'm just gonna say this again. Hey guys, Lucario843 here. Today I'm going to give you an overview of the iPad version of Garageband, and I'm going to give you some tips and tricks. First, just to let you know that dot you see blinking is just for my camera. Let me know it's recording, so ignore that. I'm gonna turn on the scale. I know that blinking light can get annoying. Alright, so one thing about the iPad version is when you push this button here, I'm waiting for the autofocus, there we go, is that you can get fewer keys, you'll have more room to work with, but fewer keys to do, more keys to work with, but less room to work with, and the iPad version has the dual keys keyboard. I really like that. Now you push on the grand piano, you have more options to choose. You can see all these other options you have. Let's go into classics. Oops. Dang, I did not want to do that. That's my fault. Go to classics. You have all these synths. Classic synths like samurai string, soft analog. Click on bass, press bass. You have a lot of bass options like 80s mixtape, exoplanet, hip hop, sub bass. You have synth leads like hyperdance, simple lead, light cycle, playful melody, retro lead. Press pads. You have all these pad synth pads like chill pad, ethereal rhythm, moonrise, warming waves. And you have synth effects like pulsar, wind, and arcade synth. Now here's a tip, guys, if you would like using the piano in your songs. I would recommend for nice and easy songs or slow songs and you want the piano in it, make sure you have sustain unlocked. If it's a really fast-paced song, lock the sustain. And of course, when you have it on sustain, you gotta press and hold the key if you want it to sustain. Now on to what we have is the smart guitar. We have autoplay here, we have the chords here. Now let me show you something I didn't show you earlier. Push this button and it'll show you the instruments options. The volume, track pan, echo level, reverb, quantization, merge recordings, master effects, which can change the effects of like the echo and reverb. My nose is bothering me. Right here you have the main settings like tempo, key, time signature. I'll be right back. I'm sorry guys, just needed to do something. Anyway, I'm back. Now of course you can pluck strings, or you can press this for a quick strum. And if you press, and let me put them closer. If you press over here, you can see that, look at the strings, you can see that they went down. This allows you to palm mute. And of course you need 2 hands to do it, so I'll just do it with my pinky. Now, it will sound weird when you palm mute with an acoustic guitar, but when you do it with a hard rock guitar, wait. And I can't reach over there. I'm doing it with my left hand. The other options you see, like classic clean and roots rock, other than acoustic and hard rock. Just felt like doing that. Let me get on to the acoustic again. Like if you strum, you can, and while it's ringing, you can press on this to stop it. Not immediately though. So here we go into Smart Keyboard. Turn on sustain, I don't like it. And I'll get to autoplay in a minute. Now, in one of the updates for Garageband, it allows you to use Helix, Machine Language, Polarize, and Solar Sailor. Now I'm going to use Machine Language. There's a song I made. There's a song I made that I used Machine Language with. It's called Frightened Mind. If you guys want to check it out, go ahead. It's not on YouTube yet, but actually, the link's in the description. Check it out. Here's an example of the autoplay I used in this song. Whoops. I really didn't screw up on it, so. But since I'm only doing one hand, it's harder. And of course you can see like cutoff and resonance. Now, when you press autoplay, let's stop that for a minute. As you can see, it activated the melody keys as well as the bass keys. Now if you just press 1, you only get the melody, for example. Now if you press this, you only get the bass keys. Let's get out of that. Smart bass. The fact is, I don't use a lot of bass in my songs. The only thing is that you cannot palm mute, but that's okay because you have a muted option here. I hope you were able to hear that. We have picked, we have upright, exoplanet, light cycle, retro bass, and sequence bass. Oh shoot, 1 minute. Ay caramba. I accidentally got out of the song when I didn't want to. Now, I don't know what the autoplay is. Or at least what the, rhythms are, since I really don't use them. Now, in the same update where they added the extra stuff to the smart bass and smart keyboard, they also included smart strings, which really makes this a lot better. Let's do the modern. Now here's a quick fact, guys. Fact. You rub smoothly, softly, you get soft, quiet music. If you rub harder and faster, you get louder music. If you just want like a quick swipe, you just do this. Oh, there's also something called picking strings. You just tap. Now let's remove the first and second violins and hear how that sounds. Picking. Now let's rub them. Let's hear the autoplay. Let's add the violins back in. Now, I really find the smart strings extremely clever. And I really mean clever. Now here we have smart drums. Ooh, there's something I gotta get back to on the classic drum set. Because there's something I forgot about. So let's, for the smart drums, you have the options. Let's do the classic drum machine. Right here you see we have the clave, cowbell, shakers, cymbals, low tom, hi-tats, claps, kicks, and snare, kick and snare. So let's randomize. It'll automatically turn it on. Yeah, that's nice. Now let me get back to the drums. That's if I showed you them yet. If I did, great. If I didn't, I might as well go through it again. Now, first I want to turn off the quantization. Whatever. Now, of course, you can still have the same kits as you've had them. Where to start? Hi-tat. If you tap on the upper part, you'll get a closed hi-tat sound. Pressing the lower areas, you'll get an open hi-tat sound. You'll get 3 different snare sounds. Tap around here. Tap around here. And tap around here, I guess. Now, for the splash cymbal, there are 2 different sounds if you listen carefully. You get your splash sound when you tap on around here. If you tap around this part, though, you get more of a clang sound. Just wanted to give you a heads up on that. Now, there's something else I want to show you in the guitar amp. Now, if you give me a few minutes, then I'll be right back again. I need to do something. Now let me just grab my guitar. Ugh. Now, use your ears though. I'm using the chorus shimmer, a processed amp. I'll go through the other amps in a moment. Here we go, so you listen. You'll hear how my guitar sounds. Unfortunately, you will hear some rubbing in the recording that I'm about to show you. And guys, there should be a link in the description about how it actually sounded right from the recording, instead of right from the recording and right from my camera. So be sure to look for a link for that. You should hear how my guitar sounds, unedited, and then with the chorus shimmer. But from here, listen. Pardon my ability of not holding the camera still. Alright, so actually you didn't really hear a lot of rubbing, which would have been me, like, moving my legs on the floor and all. Alright, I'm actually gonna now remove the recording, so I can do a fresh one for you guys. Now onto the audio recorder. Now I'm gonna sing, so I'll just move the camera over here. Okay. Here we go. She said she loved me. She said she wanted me. She was mine. Did she know how much I loved her? Did she know? Alright, it was just a little sample, whatever. So, it really doesn't matter what I sing. Now, you'll get small room effect. Right now, you see I have dry effect on. Let's hear how it goes in the small room. And I really didn't time it right. No, I didn't. Compressor, original volume is changed. In large room, did she know how much I loved her? Did she know? And then we have, and let's restart. We have Dreamy. She said she loved me. She said she wanted me. She was mine. Did she know how much I loved her? Did she know? Oh, that sounded really nice with the dreamy bullhorn. I didn't want to record. Okay. Monster. That sounds really, really awkward and weird. Robot. Okay, and there's Chipmunk. Oh joy. Just oh joy. Okay, that's enough of that. Alright, so we got into the fun with audio recorder. Now one more feature before I wrap this video up. Sampler. Alright. Now this is actually going to be my first time using this. Alright, so first actually, you see like the record button. We have a new sample. Or at least we want a new sample. Alright, new sample. Now press start. Alright, so I entered that. I just simply pressed my low E hit my low E string. So now we can play with it on the keyboard. Tune. Oh, now that's fun to play with. Oh, look here, there's some samples. Now, man, that's really fun to play around what you recorded on your guitar. Whoops, and there's a bunch of. They also have some sample. They have some samples for you, like kids cheering. Party horn. You'll have a lot of fun with the sampler. Well, guys, that pretty much wraps up my overview. There may be a given time where there may come a time where may do a new overview or whatever, but before I go, guys, there's a reason why I like the iPad version a lot better than the iPod. Look how we'll do the keyboard comparison, not because of the feature, but because of the just need to wait to give it time to load. Excuse me. Look how big, look at the comparison size. Ridiculous, right? So guys, that pretty much wraps up my overview. Now guys, the app GarageBand is available in the App Store for $4.99. I would really recommend, if you guys love making music, I would recommend getting GarageBand. It may seem complex at first, but that's why there's this help button to help you go through everything. But I really hope you found this overview and some tips and tricks. I hope you found it helpful. If I wasn't as helpful, well, I'm happy as long as I helped you somewhat. Okay guys, I'm the Garageband 843, and I will see you guys next time. Adios.